Let's get this straight. Let's go. Let's go. Get this shit going, man. Big Hugh checking in, man. We back for another episode of this MLB Road to the Show 2001 ski. The Buddy Muddy story. Buddy Nutty got Buddy Nutty. Buddy Muddy. They got called up to the big leagues, man. Buddy Muddy then got called up to the big leagues, man. Well, not the big leagues. What a AAA. We moving on up. We moving on up, baby. 1 second, though. Let's get it. Buddy Muddy. Moving on up.
Everybody in baseball seems to have an opinion about this lately as it relates to this young two-way prospect who's begun to command the attention of the baseball world, really. Ken, what do you think? Can this be a distraction for a minor league team, for the franchise as a whole to be conducting the
Ken Griffey, show me some love.
No, I mean, if he was an exceptional player in high school and in college, no, it won't be a distraction. It's actually an advantage because you have an extra player. You have an extra pitcher if you need it, and you have an extra hitter or an extra defensive player. So
I can do it all, and I'm gonna get on the roads. I'm getting on the roads when I go to the big leagues
because you have a guy who can do multiple things.
Give me the roids.
A AA manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good.
Yes, sir.
Within 48
What's that? Leave stuff alone.
will be in a new city.
About to get out of here.
New uniform.
Let's go. AAA, baby. Let's go. I'm in Vegas with it. We in Vegas with it, Diz. Leave that alone, man. Ready.
He recently got the call to AAA, and he is now within shouting distance of the major leagues. But for now, he'll have to prove that he can compete and excel at this AAA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is here with me today. How does AAA prepare a player for the majors in a way that AA doesn't?
Yeah, I think it's changed a lot in recent years. They used to always say that if you could compete at AA, you could play in the big leagues. And that might be true, but you're seeing fewer and fewer players make that double jump up to the big leagues. Organizations want their prospects to play in AAA. I think it's another level of challenge. It's kind of an incremental step rather than throwing them right into the fire of a big league competition. You have a lot of guys at the AAA level who have big league experience. They know how to play at that level, and so he'll face that kind of level of competition. But he'll also be able to pick the brains of guys on his own team who have been there. So when that call does come for him to make it to the big leagues, he'll be ready.
My bad. That camera looks like it's slipping, falling. Can't get up. Ooh, that jersey fire! What did that say? I'm just coach. Oh, this is right. Right, man. Better stop hating on my boy Justin Fields. Oh, come on, man. My first game, y'all gotta have me doing a picture or something. Don't do me like that. Designated hitter. It is what it is.
Next quarterback, yeah. So that's definitely a bold proclamation. And with Justin Fields, you choose to. I think he was the best quarterback ever to come through Ohio State. Just completely, that's so well rounded. But with CJ Stroud coming in, we saw it in the spring game, and I think he really demonstrated.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Las Vegas Aviators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mike Fires, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy. This one, he's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA.
Oh yeah, them jerseys fire.
That's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs.
Trying to listen to this radio at the same time. You know I gotta listen to the guys in the morning. Really big show. My dog Riz. Let's go.
So now into the box is Buddy Muddy.
You only have one guy. Significant targets. Here's John mentioned. Yeah, there's all their wide receivers went to the NFL. Right.
Here's the first pitch.
Ooh. Let's go.
No one will get this one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got field.
Oh, why did I do that?
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room maybe.
Come on, man.
After that hack, it's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a
all
ball
good.
out of his zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing.
Yes, it is. And he comes in with that same kind of length. 6'3", over 200 pounds. Wow. And he comes in as one of those polished receivers, divers. He's brought up in this thing. Yeah. Big, strong, fast.
So next to hit is Buddy Muddy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if he's staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start.
Come on, man. Running all slow and shit.
So the next at bat will be Buddy Muddy, grounded out in his last at bat.
And then he made easily the most impressive throws of the day.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think
Let's go!
Challenge him right here.
Sky down the left field line.
Damn.
Saucedo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Trash.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Albuquerque get their 30th win.
Lost first AAA game.
Season. Justin Lawrence hangs win number 11 on his line.
Come on, let me get my pitch off.
Innings with only 2 hits allowed. Mike Fires.
Oh yeah, that's what we about.
Giving up only 1 earned. Keith Holder hammers down the save.
This one got us caught up right here. This one got us caught up. Come on, Theus, leave stuff alone, man.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the
AAA
West. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Las Vegas Aviators. We've got baseball on the show.
Stop being bad.
Coming up next.
No. No.
Buddy Muddy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series.
Go.
What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So now here is...
The problem is I never have beaten Wisconsin as a quarterback.
Brian Saucedo, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB now. Up part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 of the first 5 of this homestand.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Let's go.
On the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Digging in will be Ronald Hernandez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Dykeman is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Go sit your ass down.
First pitch on the way. Jerome Driscoll is in with 2 away now as he looks.
Y'all must ain't watch me down, man. You must don't know nothing about it. It's Buddy Muddy, man.
The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone.
You must don't know nothing about it.
Your idea of working the count.
Check my highlight tapes.
You're frustrated right now.
I'm a fool at the moment.
Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count and
Go too early. Let's go. Get to catch that. Squad.
Calabwe gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. In field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing.
Oh,
right.
man.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Homeboy just looked at that bitch. He didn't even try to run over there with your goofy ass. You hating on me?
So now to the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Nothing in one count.
Straight.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
Strike.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only
Strike.
problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Let's go. Come on, man.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate.
Let's go.
Missing that one.
Sit your ass down. Let's go. Sit your ass
It's a
down.
moment for him on the mound as he racks up his first strikeout since coming to AAA.
One of the things you're looking forward to as a pitcher, can you advance to the next level? That strikeout right there, his first strikeout in AAA, could mean a lot of confidence for down the road.
At the plate now, Michael Tolio.
Go.
As he'll get caught chasing the bad one there at strike one. He'll come in here at 259. 9 homers and 34 driven in. Down and away, ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride.
You need to go get you a swing out. You go get you a swing at this too. Strike.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Poisson has a play. 2 down. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. From the belt, kicks and deals. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike
My
2.
glove is
Hey,
shoot.
down
Still
in
the
the
color
count 0-2,
of
I'd
it.
like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up
For
the
the
middle.
rock home.
Miss the field with 2 strikes.
They would
Lays
change
a
that.
fly ball out to center field. Calabrese will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the
Go.
move, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jose Brusino. Hit on the ground out to short.
Let's go.
Fielded cleanly. And the
Got him.
throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. And stepping in, Ryan Valade. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't
Let's
been
go.
getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound.
Go.
He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
He gonna swing at it. He goofy.
And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. And
Let's go.
Changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Little volcano action. Get you out of here.
Again now,
Straight.
as he'll go after the first pitch.
Man, listen, Buddy Muddy ain't playing no game. They I don't know why they should have just sent me straight to the Oakland A's, man. Me to the Oakland A's. Strike.
Here's a fastball at the knees.
Motherfucking money.
Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Throws him for strike 3.
What you mad for? Don't get beat up.
So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Ronald Hernandez.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some...
Go, catch that, catch that. Oh, my God.
Try and scratch a few runs across.
The windup and the 0-1.
Let's go.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first
Get
is
him out of here.
1 gone here in the 4th.
Go.
Next, it'll be Jerome Driscoll. He flew out in his last
Strike.
debut.
Oh, I thought he was going to swing.
That bounces to the plate for ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Strike.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Strike.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again. 1-2.
Strike.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Matt Adams now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He singled in his first AB. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, DJ Stewart.
Need to get some runs,
And
man.
deals, here's the first pitch.
Damn, swing, you goofy ass boy. A little early, but he go swing.
Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Strike.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for the plate so far.
Yeah, he got heat.
4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so
I
the
got heat.
staff clearly has him figured out.
Woohoo! Don't sit your goofy ass down, boy. Man.
Into the
Oh,
Michael
shit. He gonna swing.
as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 1-0
Strike.
pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah. I ain't ready for that. I ain't ready for this either. A little early, but we gonna get you because you goofy.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1.
Strike! Let's get him with this one. Strike!
This one's chopped to third. He's got it.
Got him.
And that's the second out. Next to stand in is Ian Desmond. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Oh.
Way late on the fastball for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Very late. I like that.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Now into the box, Jose Brusino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. White has room in foul territory. 1 down. Next to hit, Ryan Valade. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Oh.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Go.
Taking in next, Ryan Saucedo. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. In there, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Count is 1-2 now. I'll let you guys back. I can't. Somebody else has to back. Now the pitch.
Let's go.
Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the
inning.
Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Let's go.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Into the box, Jerome Driscoll. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the first pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out.
Go.
Breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Into the box now, Matt Adams.
Go.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Go.
Taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, DJ Stewart. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Go.
On a line, that's a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in
Man,
that,
don't talk to me.
Better, he's not going to worry too
No,
much.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow.
Man, be serious.
And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here.
Why would he do that?
He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision.
We got that dub, though. That's what's up. We got that dub, though.
The Aviators
Got that dub streak.
in the 9th on the way to the win. Jake Diekman wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
1 error and 13 runners left on base. For the Isotopes, no runs on only 2 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3. Paul Irvin, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Come on, squad. Yeah, let's spank it.
Next to dig in, Buddy Muddy. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up. And he'll get in there safely.
Go. Let's go, baby.
Digging in.
Come on, hit this bitch to Beirut.
Mickey McDonald trying here to plate the tying run from second. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hit. Leading off the inning, it'll be Buddy Muddy, and they could use a spark from him here.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Hit out towards second, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball.
Saw that replay. I want to see what happened.
Yeah, redemption.
Oh, he caught that.
Late,
Ooh.
right on time with the off-speed pitch next. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mickey McDonald. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So stepping in is Chase Calabwe. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is there. Let's see if they try it. The throw is wild and it gets away. And they get the double play at third. Striding forward now is the DH, Buddy Muddy. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And now here is Buddy Muddy. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak rounder back to the mound. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Whooped our ass.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
And 8-0 shutout this evening. Hearing in.
When you get to the AAA level, you know exactly how close you are to making the major leagues. Sean Casey, you know more than a little about that. You only had to spend 20 games at AAA before you got the call to the majors for the first time. What's it like being on the doorstep of the show?
Well, when you get to AAA, this is where you really want to impress because you know the next call up is the big leagues, and that's what you've been dreaming about your whole life. So, you know, I think one thing when you get to AAA, there are a lot more veteran players too. A lot of guys that have been up and down the big leagues. Not so many young kids like there were in the lower level. So it's definitely a different environment in AAA. But as a player, though, when you know you're there, you can start to sense like, okay, I just got to put up some good numbers. I got to be myself and play as hard as I can.
That's what I'm doing.
Next call is going to be the big leagues. And that's where dreams are made.
That's what I'm doing.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch
Rainy game
around the corner tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Las Vegas Aviators and the Albuquerque Isotopes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Albuquerque.
Chichi Gonzalez, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up.
Now at the plate here is Brian Saucedo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And that changeup makes him go. A swing and a miss. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next, it'll be Ronald Hernandez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
And it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Muddy is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Jerome Swing is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2.
Little Dave. A little too early, but we got him strike.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Get on board.
Now to bat, Matt Adams. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Just late. We got it.
Hit in the air.
Ooh, no. Catch that. My God.
McDonald is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Good shit.
Next, here is DJ Stewart. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Late that time for a strike.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
And it's fouled away. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 pitch. this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
To the plate now, Michael Tolia. Short, hit hard, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. All go now to the top of the 3rd. Las Vegas out in front, 1-0.
It's raining like this outside of here. Let's go.
At the plate now is Hooliewoodyella as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ball out to straightaway right. McDonald is under this one, and very quickly one gone. And now in the box, Carlos Herrera. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Come on, man. Oh, my goodness. Dude, go do this.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Tripping, man.
Coach in the league will tell you.
Told me to throw that shit, and it was perfect.
Maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Behind 0-2 now.
Early but heat. Get your goofy ass out. Next up, bring.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the game 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down the way. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And he pops it up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tying run. The 0-1.
Boy!
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit.
Too early, but
so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
I'm trying to send some shit. Get him out of here.
Sharp ground ball to 3rd.
Come on, man.
Time and the side is retired. 1 hit left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Aviators are in front here, 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ronald Hernandez.
Let's go.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and
really sit your goofy ass down, boy.
Being aggressive early on, and if he
go
continues
sit your
to throw
goofy
strikes
ass
like he
down.
is,
Don't look at my
he's
man
going to have
like
a pretty
that.
good night.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ronald Hernandez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. At the plate,
just late, but it's heat. Ooh, I thought he was swinging with his goofy ass.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball and a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-1 home.
Still got him. Oh, shit. Smash.
Looking for the strike. Here's the 1-2.
Oh, come on, man. With your lazy ass.
No mistake when he was sitting.
Let that shit go right past you.
Middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
The first baseman.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close.
I can't. So, Paul, you want to make the call? Eric, you want to make the call? You got to do it. What about Hartenstein? Is he playing? Let go 50 credits. We don't have. Let's do the 95 hangings. We have 1,095 credits. Okay. Let's do the 95. Yeah. I can't do it. You have to do it. Chris. Average. Minus 10.
Here's Matt Evans now. There's a swing.
Oh, no.
Right field. Looking up is the right fielder. The track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for the most part, as we are all knotted up at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom!
Bullshit.
Location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
In now, DJ Stewart. He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Sit your punk ass down.
Feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away.
Oh, man, that whole run just killed me. Why they do me like that?
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Oh, man. That's not how we get to the big leagues.
So now to the plate, Michael Tollier, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Need my squad to hold it down
for
for me.
bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Get on offense.
And the pitch.
Need the squad to get some runs.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Smack him in it. Very late, but he gonna swing anyway.
Popped high in the air.
Sit your
Money
ass
got
down.
it, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2.
Oh. Come on, squad, let's go. Let's go. All right, I ain't gonna let y'all down. I ain't gonna let y'all down. No, I got it. I got it. I ain't gonna let y'all down. Just let it. Strike!
Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
I gotta throw some heat. Oh yeah, I was gonna throw some heat regardless of what you said anyway. We need some heat. Too early, but it's heat.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He's gonna swing with
He's
it.
going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here at AAA.
Strike!
And that one yanked just foul.
If something's wrong, it's right. Because I can't go back. I don't know what websites I use. So whatever I say goes. All right. Now I'm already
Strike!
Got him.
Sit your ass down.
Strikeouts now for him in the
Almost broke your ankle.
This guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive?
Broke your ankle trying to catch that man's
to this
squat.
point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Carlos Herrera. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Strike.
And there's ball one.
Wants to swing at that.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Let's get him some heat, yeah. Come on with the heat. Still got him.
And he fouls this one off.
Strike.
Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in next, Chris Rabago struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked.
Sorry. I was going to say, the wine doesn't do this to you. But if the martinis come out, our questions are going to get weird. Okay, so let's question. All right, here we go. Your categories are I have a keys because I was locked for time. Your categories are ready? The Indians, the Cavs, the Rams. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That's why I thought this could go either way from here. There are none of these, not all of the questions are from 2007 and up. And of course you are from Denver, so we'll see. And your wheelhouse.
He got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see
Very
if he
late.
tries to cheat in this AB.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
All right, so here we go. It is a predetermined owner in Aaron or number 1. Wow.
Lifted in the air to center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Vegas leads it 4-2. And now, Ryan Saucedo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Hit out towards second. Rain
Got him.
and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Next up is Ronald Hernandez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Strike.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now he'll step off. 0-1 count, and the
Strike.
hit softly down the line at first. This will get foul for strike 2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
Sit your ass down.
Struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Still got him.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
About to hit one of them.
Giving chase,
Hit somebody.
and they can't run it down.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just
Like they was
pulled
over there
over.
twerking. Hell going on over there.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Vegas holds the Aces. They lead it 4-2. Last half of the 7th here. Here comes the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
He's too far inside, ball 2.
Too old to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3.
Oh, shit.
We're down 2. You better believe
That
they
was my
gladly
first
take a
ball.
leadoff walk right
First
here.
walk.
Anything to get
Now,
a base runner on.
come back.
Tie you to the plate.
Matt Adams in front. 3
Straight
balls and
out.
a strike to
Come
count
back.
now.
Straight.
Swung on and missed.
So how to do this.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Don't change up. Heat. We don't care. We got it.
And he
Sit your ass down.
And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0, so that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Sit your ass down, boy.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart.
Still go get him.
He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Straight.
Bouncer to the left side.
Oh my goodness. You don't be doing nothing over there. Hell.
After starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs,
You
that's
just let that goddamn ball just roll over. Little fat fuck. Be standing there.
Now time call here is
I know he ain't just taking me out. Are you serious?
and he's looking to the bullpen.
Motherfucker. Look what happened when you take me out. Goofy ass.
So the whole crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, they can break out the brooms.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Isotopes came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jairo Diaz gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Keith Holder wraps it up for the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Bullshit.
This Indians GM dealt for Robbie Alomar in 2002.
The more I see of this guy, the more I'm convinced he has what it takes to be an impact player at the major league level.
I do.
A lot of folks are on board with that. He is really impressing people around the game. Mike Lowell is with me today. Mike, what are the things you look for in a prospect that tell you he's going to be a star at the major league level?
Well, I think the first thing I look for is where's the wow factor? What does he do to really open my eyes? And then the second thing is, does he show me once? Is he just a guy in batting practice that can hit the ball over the lights, or is he a guy that, you know, when the clock hits, you know, game time, can he do the same? My second thing is, I would say it's got to be, does he show me that every day in, day out? Does he have the ability to do it consistently? I don't want a guy that can do it 3 days a week. I need a guy that can do it 5 or 6 days a week. You know, so that consistency, I think the minor leagues have a lot of guys that have big league ability. Can you have big league sustainability? I think is a big factor. And this guy's really impressing me, showing me that he can do it day in, day out, and he's opening a lot of eyes for a good reason.
Looking good, looking good. Look good, play good. Oh yeah, I did say I was switching the rule. Deuce out. Okay, I'm not pitching. Please don't be in the outfield. I'm a designated hitter. Can't breathe.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Las Vegas Aviators and the Albuquerque Isotopes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Your Albuquerque Isotopes.
Justin Lawrence gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
I see you, squad. Let's go. Squad getting them hits.
Next to hit is Buddy Muddy. Well, the two-way experiment seems like it's working out with his recent call to AAA guys. It's a bit surprising, but rather fun to watch.
It's fun to watch, and it's actually fascinating to watch this thing play out. You know, there's not a lot of track record of guys that have succeeded on the mound and also in the field, but this guy's one step away from proving that a two-way player can actually work.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Las Vegas out in front, 2-0. So next to bat will be Buddy Muddy.
Buddy Muddy.
Set and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower.
Why did I do that? But ooh, we still got him closer.
Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Up next, Buddy Muddy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And Adams will just step on the bag, and that will roll to the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the... Big spot here, and it'll be Buddy Muddy. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a liner. that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run.
Go, baby.
Now with still
Needed
only
that.
one away. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
We
Yeah, Matty
needed
right
that.
there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Armando
I need to
Montes.
steal, baby. I'm not
This is a
stealing.
critical
Damn.
moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. Now a curveball in there, 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
I'm not listening to you, man.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really
Let's
getting
go.
to
See,
get
he's
real.
trying to make me
Man,
feel
that's
damn
just
base.
painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one.
Come on. Who is this?
Ready
He got
now
2
is
home runs,
Mikey
too.
White.
Smack this
One run
bitch.
scored thus
Send us all home, man.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. So now to the plate, Jeremy Ironman grounded out in his last at-bat. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings.
Yes.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Las Vegas came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Parker Dunshee wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Jake Diekman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes.
Good win, team. Good win, team.
All right. Congratulations, Aaron Hooliewoodyella. You are the winner again. We'll break. We'll come back with Top Check. Stay with us. Catch the opening daily show dedicated to the Browns. Weekdays 1 to 3 p.m. It's Cleveland Browns Daily. 8:50 ESPN. They love Later on the Mid app. Survey Wednesday on the new shows presented by Avo Modern X. Upscale Modern X.
Cool beans.
Handcrafted flavorful cocktails. Visit Avo on West 25th Street or online. Avo-OhioCity.com. The Now Run the Weekly Show is presented by Local Peppers. Now hiring live cooks and prep cooks in all locations. Submit your resume today at locapeppers@gmail.com. Follow the slogan tweet at Pinecrest and Chester.
Let me see what the big Hugh lineup is. This is supposed to be my header. This should probably. Oh, it's on 16. Oh no, we sticking to wilding out. We on that Ken Griffey Jr. We sticking to that Ken Griffey Jr. Get another game in before I hop off this thing. I got work to do.
Talking with Cliff Floyd, and Cliff, when you're in AAA, those pitchers are making fewer mistakes and they've got a better read on you. You have to be on your toes as a hitter.
No, you do. And you know what? They come to get you. They know you're the big prospect. And if they can get you out, guess what? You know, they get the call, right? So that was my job, just understanding what they was trying to do to me. I was struggling. But when you deal with adversity there, it helps you a tiny bit at the next level. I felt like, you know, in AAA, I was rushing stuff. I wasn't allowing the game to come to me. But once I started seeing a few of the pitches, you know, the second time through, it allowed me to make those adjustments. The biggest thing for me was making adjustments on the fly. I learned that at an early age. It helped me just mentally slow everything down and make those adjustments, knowing what a guy was trying to do with me, knowing what situations, you know, was on the horizon. First and third, defense back, ground ball to second base. I know I'm the guy that's supposed to hit the home runs and all this stuff. But if the defense is giving me a ground out to second, take it. Those are things that help you at the big league level.
Oh, shit. Damn center field. It began rough in that center field, man.
No hits in 26 times at bat.
I should have tried to catch it. Seeing what that was
There
about.
is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Las Vegas Aviators and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Oklahoma City Dodgers.
George Juarez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last.
So here is Buddy Muddy. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off-speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Now it'll be Mickey McDonald trying here to plate the tying run from second. Comes set, the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2 minutes. Stepping in once again is Steven Souza. Worked a walk his first time up.
Steven Souza Jr.
Fires, pauses. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from... Now at the plate is Drew Avens. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. High in the air out to center field. Muddy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Buddy Muddy. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Stepping up is Johnny Parsons. Flew out last time up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Striding in is Buddy Muddy. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Garcia leads off second with nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. To first. He's got it. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Now at the plate, Buddy Muddy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1. The final.
Don't play this series.
Jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. George
You
Warren
play this
wins his
series.
third of the season. Caleb Ferguson records the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues continues as we make a... Now to the plate, Buddy Muddy. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first.
Run.
The throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Shit.
And here's a fastball.
Ooh, that's how you rocking, huh?
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Next up, Steven Souza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So next to hit is Justin Yurchak. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We played 4 full. Oklahoma's out in... So the next to bat will be Buddy Muddy, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Nat. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Hit in the air to center field. Peters will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz.
The catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. So now into the box is Elliot Soto. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, here he is trying to keep a hitting streak alive, and he gets plumped. Like the pitcher on the mound said, here, try and hit this one. He's got a chance to make it happen right here, though.
Muddy will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So now here is DJ Peters. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Lifted in the air to center. Muddy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Weak ass arm.
Digging in will be Buddy Muddy. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home.
Call me up to the big league.
Their guys have taken the first two of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brew.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Dodgers seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA West. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Las Vegas Aviators and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yesel Sierra will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man,
let's go, squad. Man, what was there some body on the base when he hit that home run?
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Buddy Muddy. He was hitless in the shutout last night. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, Buddy Muddy, grounded out in his last at-bat. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Let's go.
Next, it'll be Dave Coleman. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And stepping in, Armando Montes.
Oh, he won't hit that
his
one.
last trip to the plate. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and the runner back. Muddy on second. Coleman is over at first with 1 away. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Now into the box, Robert Poisson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to first. Right to him. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this... Next to stand in is Buddy Muddy. Singled in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Digging in next, Buddy Muddy. From the stretch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over.
We got the dub.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. The Las Vegas Aviators jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Henry Tanaka earns his 8th victory of the season, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners, Dan Plesac.
Let's see if we get some news before we check off.
At the AAA level, a lot of your teammates are guys who have been to the show already, and they can impart a lot of wisdom that can be really useful to a young player. I got to think you need to pay attention.
Oh, yeah, it happened all the time. I mean, I remember players coming down to AAA, and they would tell stories of how things are done in the big leagues, and it would make us better. We would be all ears. I certainly was, just trying to learn what do they do in the big leagues? What do they think like, and what's their approach? Can I adapt, some of these ideas to my game? So, yeah, it was awesome to have those guys come down and kind of take us under their wing.
Big Hugh checking out. I got some editing and stuff to do. Appreciate the love. Be safe. Stay dangerous. Catch you next time.